So I'm here in the city. I have driven over today to buy myself something special. So I couldn't resist. I've been wanting one for years. So you'll see what it is soon. I'll show you. But I also have a channel update. I've discussed this for a while with a few friends, and I thought of it a while ago. And I thought, oh no, just leave it. And then I spoke to another friend again the other day, and she thought it was a good idea. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, I love the name Yarn Adventures. I think it's great. It really fills me with a real big smile. I feel really happy. And but somebody's got that name for their channel, but she hasn't posted for quite a few years. And then I thought, well, to be different, I'll call it Trisha's Yarn Adventures. And I know I'm crochet and knit around New Zealand. I started off as crocheting around New Zealand, and then I added the knit. But it's quite long and it's practical, but it doesn't fill me with joy. And you've got to love everything about your channel. So I'm thinking Trisha's Yarn Adventures. What do you think? So yeah, I'm quite excited really. I like the name. I think it'd be a good name. And I love going on adventures with you. I love taking you out and about, as well as doing tutorials and lots of other things. Now, which lane do I want? I know where I want to go, just don't know which lane. So I'm quite excited about that. I think it would be a good name. Now, the guy sitting beside me is going to wonder who I'm talking to. I'm not going to look at him. Holly, no. Holly can see him sitting up in his high seat. She's starting to gruff at people and bark. So I brought her for a ride today. Might find a park to take her for a little walk. It was blue sky and sunshine in Foxton, and luckily I bought my vest to wear, like my winter vest with a hood on it, but I didn't bring my coat and I forgot to get my scarf, so my neck's a bit cold because it's cloudy over here. So I'm just going up this way. I haven't been to where I want to go for a long time. Oh, I glanced at him. He looks like he's asleep at the wheel. He looks bored. Oh, it's quiet in town today. Only a few cars. Right. I want to go straight ahead. So I don't want this lane, no one beside me. I want to go over to this lane and then go straight ahead. I've changed lanes. Sometimes they change the lanes and you don't know what you're doing. So I'll show you what I've bought. If I can find the right thing, and if it's at the right price. So I'm excited about that too. So it's a busy day. I rang the shop the other day to see if they had it in stock, and then she offered me a better one for the same price. So I hope she's there. It's 11 o'clock, so I hope she doesn't have an early lunch or a late morning tea. So yes, Trisha's Yarn Adventures. What do you think? Do you like that? I like that. I think it's pretty good. And that will keep me happy. I won't need to change it again. Right. I want to go down in here. So we are going to the same place. Don't want to run people over. Now coming in too. This was closed for a while. The underground parking, free parking for 2 hours. Very hard to find free parking in the city. And it was been closed for a while. When I had my van, I couldn't come down here. So let's see if I can find. Oh yeah, there's a few parks. Just gonna go round, see if I can get down. I like all the parks when they're right straight ahead up there. I like those ones. Let's go in this one. Oh, she says, do I fit? Do you notice I'm making parks skinnier and skinnier? And if somebody parks crooked, then luckily I'm so skinny because I wouldn't be able to get out of my car. Right, let's get everything ready and I'll take you with me. Look at all these nice lounge suites. Oh, one of these chairs, $699. No, it's not what I'm buying. Oh, that's comfy. $700. No thanks. Well, that's a nice little suite too. I'm gonna try out all these. Oh, it's quite soft. My lounge suite I bought myself is hard as rocks. 2-piece. $2,500 for 2 pieces, but there's a chair. Oh, the chair's separate. Ah, $800 for one chair. I saw a chair I wanted. It was $3,500. No, thank you. So no, I'm not buying furniture. $3,000 for a big table. And the chairs. The bench seats, $1,500. Coffee table, entertainment unit.
How you going?
Hi, how are you? Well, I got what I wanted, and then I saw a beautiful chair that the guy that came up and said hello to me, can he help me? And I says, oh no, I've just gone and bought a chair. And he said, I'll give you a special price. And then he would have done delivery and a cheap price and not installation, but where you put it together, because it all came in pieces. And I'm like, wow, that would have been such a good deal if I didn't already have gone out and bought that other chair I got for the lounge. So I had a walk around the store and looked at all the expensive prices. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whew. So is she gonna cross over? Yeah. This is called the square, and there's a big green area in the middle, so all the roads go around. So you've got to go left, right, right, left. So where am I going now? Straight ahead. It's a shame it's so cloudy today. And it's all blue sky at home. Typical. So I hate using these parking meters. I don't really know how to use them. I always go to free parking. So I don't know if there's free parking where I'm going next. We'll soon see. Holly's been a good girl in the back seat. I need to find her. Orange. We'll need to find somewhere to take her for a little walk soon. So it's the 1st of August today, and it's quite mild. I mean, I forgot my scarf, I don't have a beanie on, I don't have a coat on. I've got a padded vest with a hood, but I don't even need that really. It's been a weird warm winter. I always give everyone a wave when I stop to let them walk across. Look at that cathedral spire straight ahead. Don't know if you can see it yet. It's cream on the left up there. I want to go straight ahead. So that guy in the shop, he saw me filming and then I stopped filming, and then when we were talking he said, "Are you still filming?" I said, "No, I wouldn't do that." Funny. Yeah, you can see the cathedral spire, church spire up on the left. Behind the tree now, of course. Very pretty. Right, where am I going? What I want. Now, find a park. Might be impossible. Yep, no, it's not a park. Oh, there's one across the road. That's not doing me much good. Okay, let's see if I can do a bit of a U-turn somewhere. Turn around here. Oh, no one coming. There was one down here. I wonder if it's still here. Oh look, this one will do. I can walk back to the corner. Oh, I think it's free parking. I think it's free parking. Yay! Alright, back soon. Oh well, that took a little while. So my license had expired. So I had to go and get a new license, and I had to get a new photo. Somebody wants my park already. Oh, there you go. And Holly went to the toilet, so she was getting a bit desperate. So that was good. Oh look, it's spitting on my windscreen. It's going to rain. And I got Holly's bedding outside on my deck. Hearing in the sun at home, so I hope it's not going to rain at home. just need to go into a shop up here. If I can find a park. Let's have a look in here. Oh yes, I can see a park. Go in this one. There you go. Another shop. Okay. Right. It's too difficult to turn right, so I'm going to have to go left, I think. Oh, here I go. No cars. Yay. Let's clean the dirt off. So when I come to the city, I always have a lot of shops to go around sometimes. He wants that guy wants that car to move forward a bit. It was too far back and he couldn't get across. Right. Trouble is, the bonnets are so big on some of these big flash cars that you think you're close to something and you're not really. So he was yelling at her. So the city's all in squares, so you just need to go left, right, straight ahead. So it's very easy to learn your way around it, and if you know you want to be in a suburb that's top left of a map, you just go left, right until you get over to the top left and then you've got to know your streets. I know most of them. To drive around here as a teenager in a little manual, so you learnt one street that had a little bit of a hill on it because you didn't want to be in your manual. You weren't allowed to drive the clutch and you didn't want to have to take it out of gear and put your foot on the brake and then try and do a hill start. Oh, funny. I remember driving my girlfriend's car. She had a great big old-fashioned Bluebird, not a modern one, but the big old one. It was a big sort of roundy sort of car. It was huge. It seemed huge to me. I was 17, and when we stopped at the lights, I bunny hopped off, and the keys fell out the ignition because it was so worn. And so we're at the lights, and the lights turned green, and everyone started tooting, and we're on our hands and knees in this car trying to find the keys. Oh, everyone was going around us laughing. Whoops, just turned orange. So it was really funny. We finally found the keys. And then I ran around to the passenger side and said, "No, you drive." And my girlfriend got in and she drove. We were laughing so much. I had tears. And when you got tears, you can't see. Oh, it was funny. She was a bit older than me. We met at my first job when I was 17. I was a civvy typist out at the army camp. It's just outside of the city. Army camp, so I was a typist in the office, and then I went to 10 Transport Company and I was their typist. It was such good fun, and I did that until I went off and did my nursing. And that's in the old days when they taught you on the ward. You didn't go to university or UCOL to learn to be a nurse. You learned it on the ward, and you got paid, so you had a wage. Change shifts all the time. And when you do the late shifts starting at 11 p.m, you'd go down to the pub at 7 or 8 o'clock and the band would be playing, and it was disco. And we had a glass disco floor and a disco lamp, and you'd wear your boots and those jeans that came just below your knees. Remember that? And you'd do your disco dancing, and then 20 to 11 the guy would announce over the microphone, "All you nurses, you need to run. You're going to be late for your shift." Of course, we weren't allowed in the pub unless we were 18, but they used to let us in. I didn't bother drinking, I just wanted to dance. And so we'd run out of the pub and we'd run down the street and across the corner, the big intersection, and we'd run into the hospital, and we had to get changed into our uniform and we'd run onto the ward, and the charge nurse or whatever, the staff nurse, and they'd look at us and say, "You're 2 minutes late," and we'd be huffing and puffing. And if some of the patients were still awake, they knew where we'd been, and it was a surgical ward I was on, so some of the people, especially the guys, especially the old guys, they would clap and cheer and say, "Oh, you made it, you made it." Oh, it was good fun back in the old days. And I remember the first time I had to take out stitches, and it was on a guy, and when they did the gallbladder operations, they did stitches from all the way around the front to all the way around the back. It wasn't like now. And he had so many stitches, and I had to practice taking them out. So I took out, different stitches, and then the staff nurse that was teaching me, she did different stitches, and then next minute he started yelling and screaming and crying and whatever, and we go racing back into the bed, and he goes, "Oh, I'm in agony, the ones you took out really hurt." And I was really worried. I mean, I was only 17, and I was so worried, and I'm going, "Oh my goodness," and there was this whole crowd of nurses and doctors and everything in the room, and I was so embarrassed. I was shaking, and it took me ages to work out, hang on a minute, he couldn't see which stitches we were doing. And I'm going, finally I said, "How do you know which stitches I did and which stitches the staff nurse did?" And then he just burst out laughing. He said, "It took you long enough to work that out." And I'm like, he was joking. That was my initiation. They were joking at me, but I didn't know. I was so worried. I was so worried. All right, I'm just going to go and get a few vegetables from the supermarket. There's no little trolleys left. We'll go and see if we can find a little trolley. Ah, there's one. Go all the way around. I shouldn't.
Appropriate. Shoes are seated correctly in the trolley and be safety conscious while shopping today here at Pack and Save.
So they're big birthday sales in Pack and Save. So I don't want much, but I'm trying to avoid all the ice cream and stuff.
Hold on, just stay. That'd be easy.
It's all right. I shouldn't be stopping. Two picnics. Well, there goes my keto diet. $10 for these roast meals. It's getting to be a better price. They were so expensive they weren't selling. I don't need anything really. I've got plenty. Gonna rain. Well, that's the end of my shopping. That was cheap. That was $34. Wow. The potatoes for 85 cents a kg. Like, wow. So I just had to get them, of course. Okay, that's it. I've had enough of the city. I'm going home. Oh. It was quite busy. I didn't think it was at first, but it was quite busy. Right. No one behind me. Whew. And it's getting cold and it's raining again. It's just starting to spit, but I hope it's not raining at home. Oops, someone's coming. Whiz whiz. Whew. Holly's blanket's all wet. One of them's a wool blanket. I cut it up just to be the right size for her. So wool stinks inside when it gets wet. Do you remember wearing wool cardigans? Oh, we had to wear uniforms. And the cardigans were and jerseys were wool, which is nice and warm, but oh, if you'd been outside at playtime or lunchtime, you go back in the classroom with 30 kids all wearing wet wool tops. Do jerseys and cardigans. And oh, the smell was terrible. So yeah, Pak'nSave's had a 1-day sale on a lot of things, which is really frustrating because like who wants to drive over for 1 day? But because I was coming over today and I had to get my license renewed, which they said will arrive in the post in 10 days, 5 to 10 business days. No, it'll take 3 or nearly 4 weeks. It just takes forever. I was going to stop off at the warehouse, but honestly I can't be bothered. I'm tired now. When I dash around all the shops, I just want to go home. So yes, I'll show you what I bought at that first place. Wonder if you can guess. You saw the name of the shop, Harvey Norman. Oh, I'll put up a photo at the end of that chair I liked. It's a mustard colour and it's got a footstool with it, but $700. And he said, that's the bargain price. And I said, no, that's not a bargain price to me. But I like the colour. No, $700 for one chair and a footstool. No. No, no, no. So I'll probably turn the camera off now. I told you my news about changing the channel name. Let me know in the comments what you think. And you don't need to watch me drive all the way home. You've seen enough videos of me driving. It takes about half an hour. It's not far. Oh, missed the green light. Missed the green light. Oh, so the warehouse is up on the left up here, but honestly I can't bother getting out the car. Do that another day. If it's summer I hang out longer in town. So it's like 1:30 now. I've had enough. Oh, green. There's spotlight on the right. So that's where I took you to look at the yarn. Home and I'll add to this video of what I bought. So that'll be exciting. See you soon. Well, here it is, my big secret, my big reveal. This is what I went to buy myself, a Lenovo IdeaPad, and they upgraded it to, I don't know how do you say it, Ryzen? So they had a Ryzen 5 on sale and they upgraded it and gave me the Ryzen 7. And as you can see, I use a mouse on my laptops. I can't use those pads, they're so annoying. And so I went digging in the bottom of my wardrobe and found it, and I found my old speakers that I used to plug in on my old laptop, and I even found my old laptop table that sits on my knee. So now I'm going to rearrange my room to make it fit on the table. But this is what I've gone and bought myself. So I'm so excited. I've been wanting one for a long time, but I just couldn't seem to save. There's always something to do, pay bills and fix something on the house and get the car organised, and yeah, so I've managed to save up and get this on sale. So I'm absolutely loving it. So I spent yesterday afternoon and early evening trying to work out how to even just get it started and how to turn it off. I had to go on YouTube to find out how to turn it off. And it's got a special feature here where you can push this over to open the camera and push that over to close it. So you don't have to put a band-aid on everything. But I'm really enjoying it, so I need to just learn a bit more on it. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I got tired of trying to use my phone all the time. So that was my big secret and my big exciting news. Buying this and yeah, asking you what you think of the channel name change. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm always up to something different, but that's what my channel's always been about. Enjoying yourself, giving things a go. Don't worry if you're not perfect, and have fun. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see some more crazy videos from me. Have a good day. Bye.